Kyoto Animation is not my favorite anime studio. I've watched a lot of anime by them, sure, and most of them are good. But I've always been a bigger fan of Bones and JC staff. But I'll say this. Kyoto Animation is the reason I'm an anime fan. Let me take you back to 2013. I watched Death Note a little bit throughout spring and summer, and I got to episode 26 and stopped. Where I have left it to this day, I seriously have not finished Death Note yet. But a video showed up in my recommended feed on YouTube, and it was The Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya. And I said, what the heck, I'll watch the first episode. Then got confused on how I was supposed to watch the show because there was 2 versions. But I stumbled through it and loved it. Then I watched it again, and again. I liked it better than Death Note. Then I found out there was a movie and I freaking cried while watching it. For a time, Haruhi Suzumiya was my life to such an extent, when I was forced to go to the library that summer, I found out about this little thing called manga. I read everything that library had, which was about up to book 8. So that led to me buying my first manga volume, which was Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Yeah, boy! But the second I had enough money, I bought volumes 9 through 18 of Haruhi Suzumiya manga, and I kept reading it again and again. But that wasn't all that Kyoto Animation did for me. They also got me into Lucky Star, and because the video was the girl's whole first year and second year separated into 2 separate videos, I watched all of it in a day, and it's the anime I recommended to my cousin, which led her down the road of anime, which has let me have so many experiences, memes, and memories that I will cherish for the rest of my life, and nothing I would ever give up. These 2 shows I showed to my sister, which has led to countless nights of us just staying up and watching shows and watching weekly anime together, which is something that I'm going to miss now that I'm going off to college. Kyoto Animation with just 2 shows changed my life forever. Screw Madhouse with Death Note. Screw Wit Studio on Attack on Titan. These are the shows that are the most important to me. I don't care that Haruhi never got a season 3. It was the first anime material to get me so emotionally wrecked that I had to pause because I was so afraid of what would happen. That didn't even happen with Toy Story 3. And I was more invested in those characters. Well, I should have been. I don't care that I didn't like Clannad. It was still so good at what it does that I showed a clip of it to my class freshman year for a presentation, and I had them on the verge of tears. Kyoani, a show I initially disregarded, is now one of the most expensive pieces of media that I own, just off of the basis that season 2 made me cry. And it's probably only going to get better the older I get. That show was not meant for 13-year-olds. I have so many memories with the studio. It didn't matter if I liked completely what I watched, but I still have a memory that sticks with me about it. But the man who directed the most important shows to me in the whole world is missing. Why? Because some jerk decided to burn down a studio. I live in America. There's tragedy every frickin' week, with some jerk who tries to shoot up the place. It was the first time I cried because of the tragedy. You never know what you have until it's gone, they say. I never knew that Kyoto Animation meant so much to me. I cried the night it happened, and when I was scrolling on Twitter the day after. You may not believe me with all the times that I say I cried here, but it's really freaking hard to make me cry. But I just couldn't. Couldn't hold it back. I lost something that made me the person I am right now. If it weren't for them, I would probably be into video games exclusively still. I would have never watched Gintama, Mob Psycho 100, shows that have affected me so emotionally and relate to me so well that I will probably love them for the rest of my life. I wouldn't have the palette for slice of life shows, I would have never given Kyoani a third chance and watched through A Place Farther Than the Universe, which was one of my favorite shows of 2018. I wouldn't be me. So I want to add another voice to the sea of voices about how important this studio is to people. If you can please donate to Sentai Filmworks' charity or buy downloadable pictures directly from their site, that would be great. I know I don't have much of an audience. I know that, in fact, that this video will only get like 20 views. But if I can convince any of you to help this studio that has been wronged by fate, you'd be helping a studio that has touched so many people like myself, helping one of the best studios in the business rise from the ashes of a great despair through the power of human kindness. What would be more anime?